Yo, last video I showed you how to use a mic stand. This time I'm going to show you how to do a video from start to finish on a shoestring budget. Let's go! First thing I'll say is get you a tripod, but if again, like last video, if you don't have a tripod, you can use a mic stand. Now, none of my lights are on. I'm gonna do it right here. No lights, no tripods that I have, not even this big camera that I'm using. I have this just to show you how I'm gonna use my iPhone. So, first thing you're gonna do, notice where my chair is. My chair is right here, and it is not up against the wall. Do not put your back up directly against the wall. Give yourself maybe about 6 feet, 5 feet up away from the wall. You wanna create depth. Because if you don't create depth, it'll look a little weird. It'll look something like this, and that's not good as my kids around here playing. Again, I'm not even telling them that I'm recording, I'm just shooting it so you can just see what it looks like and hear it sounds like in raw. Now, don't forget to press record. I just actually did this once and I didn't hit record. So, here it is. I'm making sure I'm in focus there. And I am going to record. Here we go. Actually, I just had to tell them to be quiet because they were getting too loud. All right. So here we go. Oh, snap. What's happening, y'all? I want to share with you one of the most inspiring verses that sparked my creativity. Boy, you may have something small, but people need to eat. Give it to him and feed the people. Woo! Now it's time to edit. Let's see how simple it is to edit. What you gotta do is you gotta download on your iPhone, go to the App Store and download iMovie. It costs maybe about $7 to $11. I can't remember exactly. But download iMovie and watch this. All right, so here's my iPhone and I'm going to unlock that. I need to start my screen recording, all right? I'm going to start the screen recording and here we go. So here's my iMovie. I'm going to press this. Now you see this plus sign where it says projects. You're going to hit plus and create new project, movie. Now on this you see this is the movie right here. This is the devotion I just did. And I'm gonna hit create movie down at the bottom. Create movie. And look. What I just did is already recorded in there. The movie is already done. Now, if I was a perfect speaker, I would be done. My work would be finished. But there's a few little editing things that need to be done. First of all, let's turn it sideways. If you see in this corner here, you see in this corner you see my ladder, and over here you see a backdrop and my backdrop change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap the movie down here, and I'm going to hit this plus sign in that magnifying glass. It says pinch to zoom. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch enough for the ladder and the backdrop to be out of the picture. And let's see, I can't remember where I messed up at now. You see here, I haven't started talking yet. All right, now, I know I started talking there. I sat down. I'm just using my finger to scroll down. All right, I sit down, I'm about to start. Now, I'm just gonna tap the movie, and
these options come up at the bottom. Split screen. I'm going to split, detach, duplicate, or delete. I'm going to hit split. Now watch what happened. It broke up that clip. Now this is the beginning of the clip. Let's play it.
So here we go. Oh, snap. What's happening, y'all?
All right, so I did split it at the correct spot. Now I will tap on what I don't need. These options will pop up again. I just hit delete. Now let's go. Let's listen.
What's happening, y'all? I want to share with you one of the most inspiring verses that sparked my creativity. It comes from Mark chapter 6. And
All right, now watch this. When I say Mark chapter 6, I'm going to split the screen there again. All right, Mark chapter 6. So I found out where I'm saying Mark. I see my mouth saying Mark. All right, so I'm gonna hit split. I'm gonna hit again, split that. Watch this.
Mark chapter 6. And Mark chapter 6.
All right, I said Mark chapter 6 twice.
Jesus and the disciples had.
All right, so I'm just gonna split that there. Now, where I have this Mark chapter 6.
Mark chapter 6. And Mark chapter 6. Jesus and the disciples had.
Of course, in seminary, I learned that people learn more, they forget the percentage of what they hear is low. The percentage of what they hear and see bumps up significantly. So what I want to do is I want them to see Mark chapter 6. So I tap that. Notice I tap it, split, detach, duplicate, and delete pops up. But look over here to your left. All of these options pop up. You see the scissors, the speedometer, this the volume sound, and this T, which means text. So I'm going to hit text. Right now it says none. I'm going to hit that second one and see where it says title text here. I'm just going to hit. It pops up now. I'm just going to hit backspace. And what was the passage? Mark chapter 6. And hit done. And watch this. Here we go. Ready? Let's listen to it.
It sparked my creativity. It comes from Mark chapter 6. In Mark chapter 6, Jesus and the disciples had left the crowd, but a large crowd.
All right. So now, this is just about done. I'm not going to make any edits. I just wanted to make that, any more edits. I just wanted to make that brief deal to show you. It's 2 minutes long. Oh, here's one more I got to do. All right. When I sign off and say, I sign off and say, woo. Part of the reason why I say woo, it gives me kind of a fun close. And I know when I see myself do that, I'm done. So I say woo. And I'm going to stop it right there. Tap it. Oh, what happened? Split didn't come up again. So I'm just going to hit scissors. And there's split. And I'm going to delete that. And it shows you how long that clip is. 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
What's happening, y'all?
All right, that's the beginning. Now, I'm done. How many edits did I make? 3 edits? 3 or 4, maybe 4 edits. That's all I did. Now, I want to show you what this video looks like. Before you watch this video, I did go back and create another version, edited with some of the bells and whistles. Check that out after you see this.
What's happening, y'all? I want to share with you one of the most inspiring verses that sparked my creativity. It comes from Mark chapter 6. In Mark chapter 6, Jesus and disciples had left the crowd, but a large crowd followed them. And Jesus had compassion on them and started teaching them. In the midst of teaching them, it had gotten a little late, and something happens. Check this out in verse 35 of chapter 6. It says, when it was already quite late, his disciples came to him and said, this place is desolate, and it is already quite late. Send them away, that they may go into the surrounding countrysides and villages and buy themselves something to eat. But he answered them, you give them something to eat. So here it is. Disciples said, Jesus, let the people go get something to eat. It's late, they hungry. And Jesus said, you feed them. And they were like, Jesus, do we spend all this money to get these folks some food? And Jesus said, give me what you got. He took the little bit that they had and blessed it and divided it up, and he gave it to 5,000 plus people. Woo! So here's my point. You may have something small, but people need to eat. People are hungry for some spiritual food during this coronavirus crisis, and you've got some stuff that they need. So give Jesus what you got. You take your little iPhone, you take your little bit of video skills or the lack thereof, and give it to God. Ask God to bless it and multiply it, and let's see what happens. Don't just stand and ask God to feed the people. You start taking charge with the little bit that you have, give it to him, and feed the people. Woo!